What up, what up? Welcome back, everybody. Episode 2, Season 1 of the New South News. Once again, I'm your boy, Rod Bridgers, and to my left, we got my dog all dressed in all black, Mr. Ray Masonette. What's going on, man?
What's going on?
Good
How y'all doing?
Good.
We back?
Yeah, we back for another episode, man. So, let's get right to it.
All right, so now that the high school season is winding down, we got conference play going on. Mm-hmm. You know, some of the best rivalries happen during conference play.
Well, I'll give you one. I actually played it myself.
Ooh.
Being from Wilson, North Carolina, wide awake, stand up 252. We in here. Hunt versus Bedingfield. That's always been like a huge rival. Even going back when I was a kid, like seeing those games and didn't actually being able to play in those games. Like, I remember the first time I played in one, it was just like a surreal moment for me, like playing in an atmosphere like that.
Now, this is a backstory to that, right? Didn't you go to both schools?
I actually went to Fight.
Okay, okay.
I transferred to Hunt. That's another story.
Okay, that's another story. We gonna figure out on that one later on.
But another rivalry, I would say Kinston and Green Central.
You took mine.
That was a huge rivalry.
Yo, so I actually had the privilege of going there. Shout out to Anthony Bruton. Strongly suggested I come. I made the trip out to Kinston, and when I tell you, it was one of the best atmospheres I've ever seen in a high school game.
Right.
You know, again, being from a CIAA school, Johnson C. Smith stand-up, Charlotte, North Carolina, 704. It gave me that same type of butterflies. Like, I'm getting ready to play. That's how loud the crowd is. The cheerleaders are going, and you know, the players are screaming at each other, clapping at each other's faces. So that was gonna be mine, but you snatched it.
Yeah, sorry. Well,
So we want to know what the best rivalries in the state are. So if y'all know, type down in the comments so we can show up.
All right, so our next topic today is going to be rankings. Shout out to our guys at Phenom over there. They put together a consistent list of rankings from the freshman, sophomore class on up. Today we're going to focus on the 2019 class. So Ray, give me who your number one senior is in the 2019 class right now.
I got my own reasons, but it's gonna seem like I'm going with the masses. But you gotta go with Wendell Moore. Like, here's why. It has nothing to do with him being a Duke commit. I mean, that plays a factor. But one of the things I admire about him is the fact that he has had this hype since being in middle school, and we can count literally on one hand how many kids have had that hype and still maintain consistency, effectiveness, and just overall play. His game speaks for itself. I mean, he can do everything on the court, right? He can shoot the ball, he can handle the ball, he can play down low, he's got sneaky athleticism. I saw him put somebody on the poster in a Phenom tournament, speaking of. I mean, he can do it all. So looking at how that will translate to the next level, like, he'll be able to come in right away and help Duke in any way on the court. So that's why he's kind of my number one.
Got you. I once again agree 100% everything you just said about Wendell. Congratulations, Wendell, also being named the McDonald's All-American this week.
Woo, burger boy.
That's huge. A few guys for me. I mean, Wendell's obviously number one. A few guys that are in the conversation right now. Patrick Williams out of West Charlotte, 6'8" combo forward, headed to Florida State. Patrick's probably that next Florida State wing that's going to be an NBA player really soon, sooner than later. Can score multiple ways. He can defend. Caden Shedrick out of Holly Springs High, a UVA commit. Late bloomer, but he shot all the way up the rankings. Honestly, my personal favorite in 2019 is probably Greg Gant out of Trinity Christian, Providence commit. Greg is a ball of energy. He's the type of kid, I think we talked about on the New South. Like, how the hell did he get out of North Carolina? So
now that we talked about who the best player is, who the number one player is, tell me who you think is maybe not rated as high or a bit underrated.
I would probably go DJ Robertson out of Athens Drive High School. He's committed to Northern Kentucky. I like
DJ Robertson as an underrated player. I mean, I think he's ranked a little bit too low. Somebody I think should probably be ranked higher. He's held for defenders, plays very well, plays above the rim, shoots well. But another player that I think is underrated on that list, DJ Thomas. Here's a kid, again, hard over height, can do everything. Shot a little, you know, I'm gonna tell you, could improve some, but nobody can stay in front of him. Gets to the basket at will. Really athletic for his size. And with that being said, I think you find it hard pressed to look at 84 other players. I think he's ranked number 85. Look at
85. But this is actually a good open dialogue about rankings, and this is kind of what what makes rankings so subjective, because we're sitting here disagreeing or agreeing about that both DJs are ranked too low, or we have differences of opinions on kind of who may be number one. But that's the good thing about rankings. Rankings are subjective, and I think the only thing they really mean, rankings kind of classify you, whether if you're high major, mid major, low major. We can put a number and say, hey, maybe 1 to 10, you're probably high major, probably.
Right.
Especially in North Carolina now. Yeah, you go lower than that, you're probably in somewhere in the middle. So it's just kind of it's a good barometer to kind of see where kids stand. Some kids are too high, some kids are too low, and you'll see it'll sort itself out when they go to college. It always does.
Right. Again, subjective, people's opinions. Right. Keep doing what you're doing.
So let us know what you think. Is there a guy out there in the far east that's really good that we don't know about? Is there a kid in the mountains putting up crazy numbers that we're sleeping on? Is there a kid in Greensboro, Raleigh, Durham, Charlotte, wherever? Let us know in the comments below. All right, Ray. So who's a guy in college right now from the state of North Carolina that you want to talk about today?
So somebody not named Chris Clemens. I want to go with a guy by the name of Matt Morgan. So currently a senior at Cornell, 6'2" guard. Lighting it up right now.
All right, yeah. So Matt's actually averaging like 23 points a game. He's leading the Ivy League in scoring. He just broke the all-time scoring record at Cornell University. So congratulations, Matt. He's top 10 right now in the Ivy League in scoring all-time as well too. Matt's been getting it done since day one he stepped on campus. I remember his freshman year at Georgia Tech. He had a 30-point game. Matt has declared for the draft twice. He went to the pre-draft process twice, which is it got great feedback. So don't know if he'll be a guy that will get drafted, but he'll definitely be a guy that you'll see on the NBA Summer League roster this summer. So Matt's a great player. Unlimited range. Literally, when he steps across the half court, he's within range.
Wow.
He's athletic enough to guard. He got a good size. So I think he'll get a chance. I think he'll definitely get a chance.
So shout out to his pops, Lamont Morgan, who is actually the director for the Charlotte Hoyas out there in Charlotte.
Played at Georgetown.
Played at Georgetown. Gus also works at New Balance. So, what I'm saying, you want to shoot us some gear, we will take it.
All right, guys. So our next topic, once again this week, we're going to do the underrated culture player of the week, presented by Mike Jenkins of Underrated Culture. Pro player, played at Kinston High, currently playing overseas. And this week we actually have two winners. The Langley twins, the best twins in the state out of Southwest Guilford High School.
Man, listen. So what I like about the Langley twins is the fact that they, before anything, are defensive minded. Like when there's a press and they at the top of that press, it's like 7 people on that court, because one, they're lightning quick, they're all over the court, they're active, they're engaging, they're tough. So they get a lot of their points off of just intimidating the opposition and getting the ball and just taking it to the basket real smooth. Like, I know they are committed to UNCG, so Coach Miller's got 2 dogs on his hands. They'll be able to contribute right away because of their defensive prowess. So
yeah, the whole family are talented. The twins are going to UNCG. Their brother Cam right now is one of the better point guards at the MEAC at A&T right now. The oldest brother KJ, he's playing at Greensboro College. I think he started his career at Livingston in the CIAA. And then their dad, Kiefer, played at UNCG, so it's kind of,
right, basketball family.
Basketball family. They're a great family. Their dad's probably one of the better basketball minds in North Carolina. So they come from a good, family background, family tree. So when you look at going to a program that fits what you do, getting into guys playing up and down, fast paced, they're gonna a seamless transition to UNCG, and if Isaiah Miller stays at UNCG next year with the Langley twins on that court, good luck. That's gonna be exciting to see. So,
all right, so we're gonna jump into the player of the month. So our player of the month for January will be, obviously, Wendell Moore, right? Burger Boy, a McDonald's All-American. So on top of everything we just told you about Wendell, he just recently became the Cabarrus County all-time leading scorer with over 2,600 points. That's a lot of points, man.
That's a lot of buckets, man.
That's a lot of buckets.
I'm my player on 2K to get that. Yeah, shout out to Wendell, man. That's amazing.
So make sure y'all on the lookout. His player of the month mix is going to be dropping on our channel soon. It's going to be some fire.
All right, guys. Well, that's the end of episode 2. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please feel free to leave comments in the comment section. Let us know what you're thinking, man. Follow us on all our social media platforms. And once again, for myself, I'm Brian Bridgers. This is Ray Masonette. New South News, episode 2. We're out.
We out.